Hello, Pika. I'm waiting for the bass. There we go. How is the music compared to me? Is that quite blurry? Yes. Why? Oh, no, there we go. There we go. So, wait, why is that now 4 times the size it should be? If it can go wrong, it will go wrong. Can tell it's been a while. There we go. Right. I think I'm almost there. I was planning to use iRune webcam for this because Camo, whenever I move, goes really pixely. I don't know if it shows on stream, but it does from a preview. But iRune tends to just kind of cut out on you, so I don't think I'll be doing that. But anyway, I'm going to start with the Yu-Gi-Oh box tonight, and hello Catherine, thank you for joining us. Yeah. It wouldn't be one of my streams if there wasn't technical difficulties at the start though, because that is just a guarantee with me. So this is anyone that's not familiar with Yu-Gi-Oh, this is the original booster boxes that you released. They've brought them back out for the 25th anniversary. So yeah, we're looking for a couple of cards. There's like a Blue Eyes White Dragon, which is the pack art, as well as Trihorn Dragon, it might be called. But yeah, I thankfully don't need scissors for these because these come all crimped, which is a nice way to kind of make it easy on me. But how's everyone's night been going then? Thirteenth Grave, One-Eyed Shield Dragon, Inotama, Green Phantom King, Stop Defense, Maneater, Witty Phantom, That Word, and a Root Water. So nothing exciting out the first pack. It's so weird seeing the original Yu-Gi-Oh cards again. I'm used to Pokemon art. Yeah, no, that's fair. That's fair. Modern Yu-Gi-Oh cards, there's just so many different types and entire paragraphs for a card effect. Back in the day, it was just a simple card with a simple description. Much easier to understand. Yeah, this is one of the anniversary sets, Catherine. So, Silverborn Arrow, Machine Conversion, Legendary Sword, a Fusionist. Oh, very nice. Right Leg of the Forbidden One. That could actually be worth a bit of money. A Mystical Sheep, Mountain, Red Medicine, and an Enchanting Mermaid. I just realised you're off camera. You sit there. I feel like there's a better way to open these than the way I do it. Wasteland, Hinotamaso, Laser Cannon Armor, Forest, Giant Soldier of Stone. For the time period, this was like one of the best cards to play in your deck for defense. Dragon Treasure, Medibat, Veil Germs, and a Lesser Dragon. It's so weird seeing the cards I grew up with again. Yeah, exactly that, Catherine. It's crazy seeing all these old cards again. We have a Sandstone, Urabe, Legendary Sword, Fire Yaru, Hein. This was always a nightmare to play against because you flip effect it and it just sends one of the monsters on the field back to your hand. Sogan, Larvas, Firegrass, and a Spike Seadra. Honestly, pulling a part of the Forbidden one this early on is actually really nice. Umi, Skull Servant, Mystical Moon, Urabe, Gravedigger Golem, Follow the Wind, Witty Phantom, Fiend Reflection, and a Book of Secret Arts. I honestly miss Yu-Gi-Oh! Being so simplistic. Everything nowadays is just so over the top and almost impossible to understand. I was trying to catch up with Yu-Gi-Oh! And watch some like can't remember the name of the channel. They do like a recap on like all the generations of Yu-Gi-Oh! And I was trying to follow through, but like the closer you get to now, the more complex everything gets. Yeah, no, see, that was the thing back in the day, though. You just played with what cards you had, do you know what I mean? And you didn't have to overly worry about all the traps and magic as well, because it was just really simple. It was get strong monsters and take away life points. Nowadays, it's like an entire thick book worth of just understanding the basic concept. Forest, Basic Insect, Petite Dragon, Sparks, Reaper of the Cards, that's actually quite nice to get, Raised Body Heat, Firegrass, Maneater, and a Beast Fangs. Yeah, no, I do not understand the whole pendulum thing they added recently as well. That just completely flew over my head. Giant, One-Eyed Shield Dragon, Yami, oh that is nostalgic. Emma Warrior 2, Two-Pronged Attack. I'm going to move you over there. Veil Germs, the Furiosa's Seeking, Larvas, and a Mystical Sheep. Yeah, see that's the one thing I don't like about the new Yu-Gi-Oh! Is games are over in a flash. Like, it's not a 10-turn game anymore, it's like by the second turn, the game is over. Which just seems really boring to me. Umi, Mystical Moon, Legendary Sword, Carbonella Warrior. I loved the fusions back in the day because they weren't that effective. You were giving up 2 monsters for a slightly lesser card. I like that though. Flame Swordsman. I'm pretty sure that features in the very first season of the anime. Witty Phantom, Masake, and Chanting Mermaid, and Beaver Warrior. Oh, there was one of the games I had on Game Boy Advance for Yu-Gi-Oh! And I might go back and play that actually. It's been a long time since I did. Come on. See, from my memory, a lot of the early Yu-Gi-Oh! Games were actually quite hard to play, win in. The AIs were pretty good at playing their decks. Or maybe I was just really bad. Kagemashu, Steel Ogre, Power of Kaishin, 13th Grave, Metal Dragon. I can't believe how many of these iconic cards are from LOB. I thought there were a lot later. Dissolve Rock, Medibat, Rain Temperature, Kurama. Another Yami, Monster Egg, Me Giant, Umi. Dragon Capture Jar. Whoa! That's Gaia the Dragon Champion, but the holo is an awesome effect. I don't think that's default, is it? Because I don't remember the old cards having that level of foil to them. That is so cool. Kumotoko, Two-Mouth Dark Driller, and a Lesser Dragon. Yeah, no, I didn't think the originals had that. Looks much different. I do like how much holos have improved through the card games though, because it is very impressive looking. Turtle Tiger, Warrior, Skull Servant, Dark Grey, Spirit of the Harp, it's another 2000 defense. Succubus Knight, Tripwire Beast, and an Electro Whip. Honestly, for a 4-star monster, Lesser Dragon is not bad for this era. Plus the artwork is pretty cool on it. It's one thing I really like about Yu-Gi-Oh! I feel like the artists for Yu-Gi-Oh! Do not get enough love. Petite Angel, Nemuriko, Machine Conversion Factory, King Fog, Armed Ninja, that was a spell card destroyer, yeah. Remove Trap, Mammoth Graveyard, Hard Armor, and a Mountains. Is there not a fusion between Thunder Dragon and Lesser Dragon, or am I thinking of two different dragons? Dark Energy, Fire Yarrow, two Thunder Dragons, that's what it was, Flame Manipulator, Sandstone, a Flower Wolf, god, you gotta love these original fusions, Root Water, Dark King of the Abyss, and a Vile Germs with a red medicine binder. That's us halfway through. Yeah, I liked when cards had simple effects like that where all you had to do is search for like 2 more of the same name and stuff. Nowadays it's like multiple choice questions that you get for them. Warrior, Terra the Terrible, Fire Yarrow, Petite Dragon, that is a Cherubin the Fire Knight, Spike Seadra, Dragon Treasure, Mammoth Graveyard, and a Fiend Reflection. Hello Fluffles, how are you? You bought a box as well then. Let me know if you get any other parts of the Forbidden one. I have a right leg. Another Kagemusha, Trial of the Nightmare, Tyhone, Warrior, another Metal Dragon. Yous are going to move over there, so I've got a wee bit more room. Bring this down actually. Skull Redbird, Follow Wind, Furious Sea King, and a Succubus Knight to finish. Yeah, I'd imagine he'd have had a busy Thursday, especially with Rizzy running away early. Tamaso, Armored Starfish, Green Phantom King, Armail, Flame Ghost, nice, Dissolve Rock, Humo Totoko, Rain Temperature, and a Violet Crystal. I wonder if the right leg of the Forbidden one's going to be the best card from this. Kagemusha, Petite Angel, Hinotama, Giant, Dark Knight Dragon, or Dark Fire Dragon, sorry. Man-Eater Bug. Oh, there's a hell of a scratch along that. Can you focus a bit? Yeah, you can kind of see it. Right along the top part of the body, just kind of there. Dark King of the Abyss, Sogan, and a Man-Eater. Keep leaving non-shiny cards there. We have a Lazencan Armor, Terror the Terrible, Urabe, Mystical Moon, a Dragon Capture Jar, Saki, a Frenzied Panda, Enchanting Mermaid, Hard Armor. See, I thought this was going to be harder than it is, because the last time I did or tried to do a Yu-Gi-Oh opening, the names just completely threw me off. Like, all these old cards have such simple names. Majority of them which I can actually pronounce. Steel Ogre, Nemu Rico, Sandstone, Armail, another Flower Wolf, Book of Secret Arts, Remove Trap, Kumo Toko, and a Tripwire Beast. I'm excited to get into the Magic the Gathering, see what I get inside the Collector's Booster. It's a 1 in very unlikely chance that I get a serialized ring. I would like one. Skull Servant, Silver Bow and Arrow, Flame Manipulator, Basic Insect, Spirit the Harbigan, Raise Body Heat, Violet Crystal, Dissolve Rock, and a Sogan. Not checked how much, but I know typically the parts of Exodia do sell quite expensively. Not, oh, bye. Don't know about the Gaia Dragon though, because that's a really nice card. Dark Grey, King Fog, Carbonella Warrior. Hey, Polymerization. Two-Mouth Dark Ruler, Dark World Thorns, Mountain, Kurama, and that leaves 3 packs. Although, yeah, Polymerization, seeing it as a holo there, I'm pretty sure I only had non-holo versions as a kid. Armored Starfish, Power of Kaishin, Dark Energy, King Fog, another Flame Ghost, Tripwire Beast, Beast Fangs, Red Medicine, and a Ray of Temperature. It's a little late to start doing it now, but what I might do, I think you can do a card trick so the rares are the last of these. At least from what I've noticed. So it'll be 3 to the front. Fiend Reflection, Skull Redbird, Book of Secret Arts, Wasteland, Aramel, Typhoon, Drooling Lizard, Final Flame, and Monster Reborn. Possibly one of the best effects. See, I don't remember the Forbidden one being holo either. I wonder if they've made it for a thingy. Just for the legendary editions. Is that what they call these? Anniversary edition? Whichever. Oh, I'll get into something in a second. Inotama, M-Warrior, Petite Angel, Trial of Nightmare, Metal Dragon, Mystical Sheep, Frenzied Panza, Silver Fang, and Root War. I didn't do that trick that I made up. Okay. You know what, for a full booster box, I've seen people get a lot worse cards. Somebody was on Twitter saying that they opened a box and didn't get anything better than a plain holo. I got this fancy Gaia the Dragon. Don't know, you know, what it's worth or what, but happy with that. One thing I did notice though, Asmodee, the place that most Yu-Gi-Oh cards and Pokemon cards come from, had accidentally put a new Yu-Gi-Oh product on their pre-order sheet, and I think it's legendary boosters, which I've got my phone there so I can't check it. Hang on, I might be able to just check it now, because apparently it's like legendary booster packs that are slightly thicker. I don't want to say they're bigger size and they're not big, but oh, do you know what? No, I don't have that email on this PC. But yeah, anyway, it's legendary booster packs that are coming out September, November. You just pulled a left leg. I have a right leg. We're 2/5 of the way there, Connor. But that wraps up the Yu-Gi-Oh stuff. I'm going to grab some sleeves for these inside. Pretty sure Yu-Gi-Oh cards are tiny compared to Pokemon, are they not? Yeah. Oh wow, there. Yeah, that's a big difference there. As we are seeing such a stack, that's half of it, of Yu-Gi-Oh cards that are in mint condition. Like, my experience are all ones from the childhood, so like, you know, a lot of wear and tear. I have a funny feeling I'm going to run out of space tonight. Yeah, no, the same with all my Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Like, they've just gone all frayed and everything around the edges. Camera did not like that much movement. Yeah, I'd imagine you probably can get like actual sleeves for Yu-Gi-Oh cards now, but I really like the smaller size of Yu-Gi-Oh cards and their kind of sharper corners. Although these feel slightly rounded. I have a memory of them being very sharp. Japanese size. Yeah, because Pokemon cards and I think MTG is the same. Use just your standard American poker card size. Oh no, I ripped the nice box. So this is Magic the Gathering's equivalent to an ETB. But this is a special one just for the Lord of the Rings. I don't know half of you half as much as I should like. And I like less than half of you as half as much as you deserve. But this has one of the collector's boosters inside. So... oh, these just come in paper now? Okay. I'll get into that in a second. There's the fancy collector's booster. And perhaps one of the fanciest looking dice I've seen. So, one of these is a pack of ordinary land cards. And I think this is the basis of a duet, if I remember right. Honestly, I'd much prefer things having paper packaging. Your football match attack cards all come in a sort of glossy paper. Just better environmentally, do you know what I mean? Frodo Sauron's Bane, Samwise the Stout-Hearted, Golem's Patient Plotter, the One Ring. Oh wait, that's the 4 full art cards you get. Very nice selection. That is the foil. Oh, do they split the foils and the lands into 2 packs? Interesting. Ah, foil lands, non-foil lands. Ah, I get it. The paper was nice before I ripped it. Space-wise, these are already starting to take up too much. Probably move these over the left. Collector's Booster, I'm going to leave for last. Because that is the hopefully exciting one. I say that with a lot of skepticism. 7. No, 4. Oh, fuck. If that's an indication of luck, then it might all be over. So, set boosters, you can still pull some nice cards out of these. No serialized rings or anything. We have a Bombadil. Forest, which is the art version, which I absolutely love these. They all look like different parts of the maps. Obviously, you still get the old-fashioned plains, which has, I think that is Rohan, although there is sheep in a field. So, Forest, Soothing of Smeagol, Captain of Umbar, cannot say that, Woe's Pathfinder, Glorfindel, the Dauntless Rescuer, Arwen Undermail, Celeborn the Wise, Mirror of Galadriel, the Grey Havens. These are one of the borderless cards, which, you know, feature in a lot of packs. Surprisingly low value, but that is the way with Magic the Gathering. Most of the value in MTG is from cards that are actually usable in decks. We have a Pippin, Guard of the Citadel, Saruman the White, which is hollow. It's only uncommon, but it's still a nice card. See, that's why I really like this set, is even if the cards aren't valuable, they still look really good. And a food token, which is very useful in this game, actually. The Hobbit's sort of archetype for the decks is all about getting food tokens and using those food tokens to do more damage. Very, or, you know, other effects as well, but very on point for Hobbits. The Nazgul as well have a special ability that lets you have 9 of that card in the deck, which is normally capped at 3 for MTG. I think it is. Yeah, you do see a lot of like Shen Pose, just the normal EX, go for an okay amount at the minute. I think it's like a few pounds each. Compared to a normal EX, you can tell it's being used in game, you know. Shadow of the Enemy, nice art card. A Hollow Forest, you can go with the rest of the lands. Now for Wrath, now for Ruin. Breaking of the Fellowship, Glorious Gale, Dreadful is the Storm, Claim the Precious, Mirror of Galadriel, Legolas Counter of Kills, Friendly Rivalry, Gimli Counter of Kills. Showcase cards are these fancy ones with the borders. Xianpao is an awesome deck. It is not a fun deck to play against though, because it's a very good chance you're just going to get wiped by it. Horn of the Mark, Gimli's Fury, and an Orc Army token. On to the next one. I really like these full arts you get with it. So that is who? Fearless Knight. I don't think I've played against Tinglu decks yet. What's Tinglu's main ability? Forest, you can go with the rest. Nasty End, Shelob's Ambush, Sirith Ungol Patrol, Battle the Pony, Stew the Conies, Shire Sheriff, Butterbur Brienne Keeper. We have another Gimli Counter of Kills, a Nazgul. Hey, I think the last I checked these were going for about £8 each, so that's nice. Lotho the Corrupt Sheriff, Rivendell the Legendary Land. That is a very nice card. I've not seen that yet. I love the rainbow hollows on these cards. Especially the way the water shines on it. And Miraidon Besieged, which don't know what set that is from, but is not from the Lord of the Rings one. Occasionally in set boosters you'll get cards that are from different sets. Why? I don't know. It'd be like buying a pack of Paldea Evolved and then just randomly getting a Sun and Moon base set card. It's a little random. Tinglu is in the active position. Any of your opponent's Pokemon with damage counters on it can't use abilities. This attack also does 20 damage to a bench Pokemon, Imperial Lucha, and Gapeshire Boggit's Evil. Yeah, especially if you get like a Radiant Alakazam in there, because it can move 2 damage counters. Wow. That is a nasty play. Just blocking your opponent from having abilities. That is a Nazgul art card. Witch King. Yeah, that's right. It's the Witch King has the... what's the name of the... is it... I can't remember the name of the dragon thing. Swamp. Mordor Trebuchet. Rush the Room. Olag Hay Crusher. Easterling Vanguard. Aradum Spearmaster. Butterbee the Innkeeper. Rosie Cotton of the South Lane. Peregrine Took. Many Partings. Another nice full art. Sorry, borderless. Horn of Gondor. Birthday Escape. Birthday Escape. I've not seen that card yet, and that's a common. And Tower of Calamities. Again, older card actually. Much older looking card. 4 packs to go. Oh wow. That be Saruman, yeah? Saruman of many colours. That's a very nice art card. Lanes. Oliphant. Mirkwood Spider. Mirkwood Bats. Ithilien Kingfisher. Fear Fire Foes. March of the Black Gate. Oh. Foray of Orcs. Urukai Captain. Yeah, the Saruman card is a really nice art, that one. Ferocious Fell Beast. Lost Isle Calling. Mirkwood Bats full art. That is nice. And the treasure token. That was 2 borderless, 1 non-holo and 1 holo in that pack. Not bad. See, the only thing is you could never do like a master set with one of these because there's something stupid like 500 cards in this set, I'm sure. Maybe just over. That is the 1 ring. Bilbo's Ring. Mountain. Rohirrim Lancer. Relentless Rohirrim. Rally of the Hornburg. Borrow's End. Rosy Cotton of Southlane. Peregrine Took. Meriadoc Brandybuck. Bilbo Retired Burglar. Faramir Field Commander. Saruman of Many Colours. Non-full art. Well, that's the not. So, you know what I mean. Where did that card go? Yeah, there it is. So, I like that these are just like, you see it for Pokemon as well sometimes, where you'll see like the art, you know, the borderless version of the card. Shire Terrace, and one of the wee explanations for the minigame. Oh, that's a different looking art card. Mary Esquire of Rohan. Mountain. You can go the rest. Hobbit Sting. Pippin's Bravery. Many Partings Again. Meriadoc Brandybuck. That name, Brandybuck. Bilbo Retired Burglar. Barrowblade. Frodo Baggins. Dunland Crebian. Samwise Gamgee. Ewan the Fearless Knight. Gandalf's Sanction. Like that. The Crows. And the Ring, which I think this is the one that kind of explains the whole temp shoe thing. Adds a game mechanic that kind of goes over my head a wee bit when it comes to MTG. But yeah, that one, I think I pulled a holo from one of the collection packs for that. Could be wrong, I've pulled a lot of cards from this set. But let's see if we can get anything out of this last little pack. There is a couple cards that might have been worth a few pounds there. Don't know for certain off the top of my head. I have looked them up quite a bit though. Thrill of Possibility. I think I've got a signed version of that. You get a gold stamp signature one sometimes. Swamp. Dunland Crebian. Deceive the Messenger. Treason of Isengard. Barrowblade. Frodo Baggins. Golem Patient Plotter. Samwise the Stout-Hearted. Oliphant. Sardoc Master of Buckland. Barad-dûr. That is cool land though. Warbeast of Gorgoroth. And a food token. Well, that does it for the set boosters. Now we have the very special collector's booster. So let us see. So I had a 50-50 chance here. Pokemon got one off of me as well. And if he pulls something good out of his, I'm going to be raging that I gave him the wrong one. Ithilien Kingfisher. So I think if I remember right, 5 cards are holo, 5 cards are non-holo, and then the last 5 should be holo again. Ithilien Kingfisher. Ent's Fury. Great Hall of the Citadel. Haunt of the Dead Marshes. Ooh, that's cool. Ent Drought Basin. Ent Draft. Stew the Conies. Forest Full Art. There and Back Again. I am wrong, it was 7. Hugh the Entwood. Frodo Adventurous Hobbit. Gimli Counter of Kills. Aragon Company Leader, Pippin's Bravery, Quick Beam Upstart in, Frodo Sauron's Bane, and a food token. I do love these cards though. Opening a full booster box, these was so much fun. It makes me want to get more of them, that's the only problem. For something I don't collect an awful lot of, it is a very addictive thing. Yeah, I know you get a lot of nice cards out of the collector's boosters. But the cost wise, I think they're meant to retail at £30. Hang on. Collector's booster MTG. Okay. Oh wow, no. Are you serious? Magic Madhouse are charging £38 for one. Wow. How much are they charging for a full booster box? 420. Yeah, and I think wow, £30. So I got mine for just over 300. Divide by 12. So they only cost about 25 pack or so. So £25 a pack. It's like, you know, base cost price after tax. Wow, that's a nice upcut. You know, margin. Now, do I open up my Arceus UPC or do I open up my Crown Zenith? That's the question. Yes, Fluff, I do plan on opening both. I meant which first. Crown Zenith last, let's go for it. Oh, you're upside down. So, I haven't actually opened one of these yet, and I'm looking forward to it, because there's a fancy metal card inside. 4 Brilliant Stars, 4 Astral Radiance, 4 Lost Origins, 3 Vivid Voltage. Which feels like a random one there. Is it the V-Star that's a metal card, or is it... Yeah, one metal card featuring Arceus V-Star. Cool. Let's get into one of these then. Try not to rip the box there. I think I did a little. I think it's only one metal card in this. I might be wrong. Ooh. Fancy. I just looked at my floor. That was a mistake. Oh, you're right. It is 2 metal cards. I can't read. But yeah, they are both metal. Oh, the colouring on that. That looks very counterfeit. Is that the same? Yeah, it is. Pokemon is very shiny. You can actually see like the reflection on my top in that. Yeah, I noticed that. I just pulled the thing up and they're just kind of tossed all over the place. So... Wait. Hang on. So, yeah, I thought this was what showed on the box. But apparently, Those Evolving Skies. I was not expecting that. So they've replaced 2 of the Vivid Voltage with Evolving Skies, which honestly is a win. I still get my 4 Lost Origins, still get my 4 Astral Radiance, and still got my 4 Brilliant Stars. Okay. This will be just what, coins and such? This was the first wave that Game got here in the UK. Because they announced they were doing them, I did the pre-order, and then that's where this is from. So, well, see, it's meant to be a US exclusive, so I don't know how Game got their hands on them. That's the Arceus coin, and some dice. And the obligatory V-star marker. With, I feel like in 10 years' time, they're just going to be found in garbage dumps all over the place. I've seen a few people ragging on this one because apparently they're not a big fan of it, but it doesn't look that bad. And it's a fairly nice playmat. It is the kind of thinner version though. Oh, so they did release them in the UK as a game exclusive. See, I didn't know if that was just some kind of game managing to import them. Yeah, no, I forgot how many cards were in LOB. Trying to make a usable deck out of it all was definitely going to be a bit of a challenge. Art from Starbirth in Japanese. I think you might be right there, actually. One thing I've noticed about Pokemon playmats, and I'm not too sure, it's only, more recently that I've actually bought any, but the one that came in the EV Premium Collection from Pokemon Go has way better build quality than any of the other ones I've seen recently. The UPC, the Morpeko, the Arceus V-Star UPC there, they all have the same really thin kind of playmat, whereas your... I still have one. Yeah, I do, here. These EV ones are much thicker and have like a much softer surface as well. Don't know why. I think I'm going to start with Evolving Skies. Also, how much battery does my phone have? I did forget to say there is one limiting factor here, my phone battery. 72%. We're doing fine. We're doing fine. Yeah, I don't know why for Pokemon Go they forked out and got some better quality mats and then everything else has been a sort of thinner material. Maybe Niantic just pushed the funding. So, Evolving Skies. Let's see if I can finally pull anything that isn't a pound V. Yeah, the EV mat is really nice and I wish I hadn't got mine covered in marks and stains. I do still have a boxed premium collection there though, which is something I'm looking forward to probably opening one day. There's your code card. Although I might just keep it sealed. I don't know because I've already got the Pogo set, but a couple years time opening one might be fun to look back at. Psyduck. Oh no, wait. This isn't Scarlet and Violet. Palpitoad. Shopping Centre. Airdeer. Psyduck. Swablu. Seedot. Woobat. Eevee. Altaria Reverse. And a Wishy-Washy Non-Hollow. Kinda could tell from the white code card. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised. You see the amount of the EV ones that I've seen on sale on eBay. Same for the Charizard UPCs. There's just people who start selling like stacks of 10 playmats for them. Ooh. Right, my money is on a plain V. You know what? I wouldn't be surprised if it is not a normal Rayquaza V because I've pulled quite a few of them. Code card. 3. we have a Spirit Mask, Hippowdon, Tentacruel, Dino, Pumpkaboo, Carvanha, Gossifleur, Fletchling, Lucky Ice Pop, and a Sylveon V. If only, Catherine. Evolving Skies will never be that good to me. Now, I'm hoping there is an alt art in these packs over here. Specifically Lost Origins, because there's 2 alt arts I need left for a master set on that one. And one of them costs a couple £100. Which I don't want to fork out. I really don't. So, Vivid Voltage, the one and only. Code card for all use that use the game. 3. Let's see. Opal. Metang. Girafarig. Mouseray. Whipper. Nincada. Wishmar. Drillbar. Puchiena. And a Tornadus Hollow. See, I never was able to get any booster boxes of Evolving Skies, and considering the price tag of them now. I mean, Fluff, if you're still here, I mean, how much Fusion Strike have you opened, and like, you're still missing how many of the alt arts? I didn't want to give up the pack. Hello, Adam! Oh my goodness, my other mod has finally came to one of my streams. Welcome! There's your code card. 3. Grotto. Prinplup. Monferno. Mincino. Baltoy. Snorunt. Nosepass. Mouseray. Axio Reverse. And a Klinklang. And there's the thing with... Have you ever noticed these? So if it focuses, the writing, it doesn't really appear on camera, is slightly blurred. And I've noticed this with a lot of holos from Brilliant Stars that happens sometimes. Sorry, where were we? 35 packs in a box. So you get scammed out of 1, but you managed to get 2 straight away. That's a fair trade, right? Adam, that's a very fair point. And I don't blame you. Hi Clee, thank you for the happy birthday. Let's see if number 2 for Brilliant Stars can give us anything. Code card for anyone that wants it. 3. And hello She, thank you for the birthday wishes. We have a Morgrim, Ladle, Executor, Axew, Nosepass, Snorunt, Clink, Dedenne, Cafe Master Reverse, Mothim, and Dark Energy. That's what you call a dud pack. And Fluff, thank you. Better late than never, buddy. There's your code card for you. 3. Hello Vala, and thank you. Pachirisu, Blunder Policy, Luxio, Gibble, Trapinch, Duskull, Rhymer, Snorunt, another Snorunt, and a Grimmsnarl. Oh, Brilliant Stars has been a little mean. Ah, so you're one of the lurkers. Thank you, Vala. While you are all here, if anyone could like the stream, that'd be very appreciated. So let's see if Brilliant Stars will give us anything. We could still get a trainer gallery. Code card there for you. 3. Yes, I am, Adam. Kindler, Prinplup, Sharon's Care, Bidoof, Electabuzz, Elucha, Weasel, Gibble, a Reverse Grotto, and a Wormadam. Well, Brilliant Stars was definitely lackluster for sure. So, Astral Radiance. There's your code card. 3. I've been lucky and I managed to get the... Hang on. Kolava, Zissou, Golduck, Kricketot, Psyduck, Petalil, Stantler, Bergmite, Uxie Reverse, a Navalug, and an energy card. Yeah, Clay, if you're used to like the old school ones, there's about 1,000 different Pokemon now. Yeah, it's a lot to learn. Where have I put it? Nope. So just leaving first editions everywhere. Yeah, I shall break them out in a second. So I had a couple of packs of Brilliant Stars and I managed to get the Charizard from it, which has to be like one of my favourite pulls in a long time because I never pull Charizards, and the fact that I got the alt art version, very happy with that. Let me bring that wee box back. So majority of these have all came from eBay, and all of them are pre-loved, so they do have some nicks and such there. The Dark Dog Trio here from Rocket, again first edition, really nice holo to it, but it does have quite a few surface scratches. Edges and everything are good on it. We have a Dark Alakazam, who again good condition, a couple of scratches on the surface. Edges definitely have some wear. Lieutenant Surge's Magneton, Dark Magneton. These are all first editions as well. I went on a recent buying spree and just bought way too many first edition holos. Snorlax, a Magneton, Blossom, which has to be... What is Vinted? Anyway, Blossom has to be one of my favourite arts. It's just a really cute card. And you can actually just see the corner of a swirl down there. Charmander, 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 Kadabra. I believe these were all from Adam? Yes, Adam, you can swear here. Larvitar, Mareep, Vulpix, multiple Pikachus, again, all from Adam. I really miss WOTC cards. They have such a classic appeal to them. An Ampharos Holo, Slowking, which for a card that cost me £20, I'm really happy with that. Let's get a couple nicks here and there, but Adam, I have no idea what Vinted is. Zapdos, and then the Heracross once again. It looks like it's had sandpaper dragged across it, unfortunately. But here, a first edition holo is a first edition holo. I'm not going to complain. Pre-loved cheap stuff. Honestly, that could be a good place to hunt for cards. Where did I put that box? Where did I put that box? I don't know if I've got any of my... I think I sold most of them off, actually, all my Ocalos. I don't know where that tin is. 2 seconds, I'm just trying to find... I thought I still had some WOTC, but I've either stashed it away. Yeah. I think I've stashed them away somewhere. Problem with this many empty boxes everywhere. Right, what have you all been saying while I've been searching? Pre-leaf shops. Pre-love cheap stuff. You can get some right bargains. I bought a Build-A-Bear that was worth like 300 quid from Fiverr. Also, I still have some cards if you want them. Yeah, so this card is an antique to me at this point, or, you know, sentimental value. It is ruined. And every time I see this card, if it's the Evolutions one or, you know, an original one that isn't ruined, I just automatically think of it in this condition, because this poor card looks like it's been through a washing machine. I don't know how it got to this stage, but this is probably the worst of my WOTC cards. That's why it's in that tin. These are some... There's an MTG card. Okay. These are EXs. The original EXs. Yeah, this is a kind of idea of what most of my cards from that timeline look like, where they're just all creased and bubbled and bent. And I remember pulling this card as a kid and being like, oh my god, it has 200 HP. Whereas, like, you know, most Pokemon cards now have about 200 HP. That was a random little tangent. Astral Radiance. Love, if you see anything good on Vinted, let me know. Code card for anyone that wants it. Astral Radiance this time. And card trick. I have a lot of old cards that I need to put into a binder at some point. I mean, I still have sets from Lost Origins, Crown Zenith. Just got boxes of them sitting waiting to go into binders. I need to get around to doing it at some point. Electrode, Gusty Pickaxe, Duo, Stantler, Quillfish, Scyther, Togepi, Combi, Petal Reverse, and a Shaman non-hollow. Have I pulled like 2 hollow cards out of all of this? What is my luck today? See, at least yours were semi-protected. A lot of my cards were just shoved into boxes and just, you know, kept to the side. Same with Yu-Gi-Oh! Until about a year ago, all my Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards were just in a shoebox in a corner somewhere. There's your code card. 3 to the front. I did go through and check all. There wasn't anything reasonably valuable. Drifblim, Trekking Shoes, Golduck, Nickit, Togepi, Chatot, Magnemite, Teddiursa, Scyther Reverse, and a Glaceon. They also have a Psychic Energy. Yeah, there's not a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards, like the old school ones, that are worth much money. Whereas you look at any of the old Pokemon cards, even basic, you know, WOTC cards can go for up to a couple £1 each, depending on the Pokemon. Obvious exceptions be like a Pikachu, because they go for, I think, about £20–30 each. There's your code card. 3 to the front. Unidentified Fossil, Bronzong, Roxanne, Petalo, Stantler, Bergmite, Hippopotas, Cyndaquil, Regirock Reverse, and a Registeel non-hollow. I'm starting to think this box would have been better off kept sealed in my shelf. You never know. Well, that's brutal. This thing, I've always wondered how many Pokemon cards are either traded away or just lost. They were actually worth something. Because I don't remember a lot of the cards I had as a kid. Because when I last went through them, I was looking at cards and I was like, I didn't even know I had one of these. Good card for you. 3 to the front. And Lost Origin. This is what we're hoping for something from. Lampent, Gastrodon, Lost Vacuum, Zora, Seal, Rockruff, Ducklet, Rowlith, Riley Reverse, and a non-hollow Cramorant. Lost Vacuum, the best card. Is that because the vacuum's lost and you can't vacuum clean with it? Or is it just because... Yeah, okay. Don't blame you. Code card there. Bronzong, Toolbox, Electric, Roselia, Litwick, Spinarak, Apom, Clefairy. Colour looks slightly off on that, and I don't know why. The Choke Reverse, and a Vileplume. Wow, finally another holo. Have I been off screen that whole time? Hopefully not. So finally another holo rare. What's the chances we go through this? What does the Clefairy do? Once your turn, if this is Pokemon is an active spot, for each of your bench Clefairy, you may search your deck for an energy card and attach it to that Clefairy. This attack does 20 damage for each psychic energy attached to all your Pokemon. There's another... Is there not another psychic card that does something similar to that? Is it... Yeah, it's Gardevoir. One of the Gardevoirs. So I could imagine like a Gardevoir or Clefairy deck's possible, right? Oh yeah, Shadow Rider Salarax as well. There's quite a few options to build psychic decks at the minute then. Code card for you. We have a Porygon 2, Arizu, Torkoal, Love-Disc, Oddish, Litwick, Jinx, Pikachu, Kamala Reverse, and a Poliwrath non-holo. Yeah, the Gardevoir EX does, is it 20 damage per energy attached? Which, you need quite a beefy Pokemon for that to be worthwhile. Either that or be like a kind of last-ditch effort to take out a V. Code card. There you go. 3. Last packet. Mineshow, Misfortune Sisters, Medicham, Inkay, Jinx, Snover, Bronzor, Gumi. Oh wow, okay, here. It's a Radiant, I'll take it. A Radiant Hisuian, Sneasler, and a Dustox. Yeah. Fun fact, this was the last non-holo card I needed for my master set, and it took me forever to get a hold of one. Well then. Thankfully, we got some metal cards, because the rest of that box was nothing. I thought these were fresh. Ah, they're fresh. Wait, I don't think I need to sleeve them actually. Those metal cards feel like they'd be really good to throw at something. And finally, Adam, as tempting as that is, I shall not be assaulting Pika with metal cards. Crown Zenith. Zamazenta Premium Figure Collection. Sorry about the ruckus, lots of plastic there. Blame Adam, he said it. Little figurine, nice little fella. A badge. E-card. Oh, code card for anyone that wants it. Does that give you the sleeves in the game? Adam, you put the words in my mouth. I'm blaming you. $11 packs. I thought it was 12. If I chucked something from here and I hit speaker. Yeah, that is pretty cross country. Across the kingdom. Right. Crown Zenith should hopefully be a bit better, because it's Crown Zenith. It saves on postage. You're telling me you could have just thrown the Pokemon cards at me instead of shipping them to me? There's your code card. And we have a Rescue Carrier, Electric, Digging Duo, Switch, Pancham, Helibitile, Wooloo, Skrelp, Shinx Reverse, and a double non-holo. And we have a code card. I've just realised there's been a bag to my right to put all the wrappers and everything in, and I've just been throwing them to my left this entire time. Girafarig, Pinkerton, Rescue Carrier, Salandit, Oddish, Coughing, Sunkern, Mr. Mime, the Evil Galarian Gallery, finally a decent pool, and a Leafeon V-Star. Hey, double banger. See, this is why I like Crown Zenith, because the pull rate is so much better compared to normal Pokemon. Or at least that's the way it's felt. Must say the art on that card is very brown. There's a code card for you. Crushing Hammer, Carnivine, try and pull that Mewtwo, Rare Candy, Cherubi, Yungoos, Riolu, Scyther, Energy Search. Hey! Fucking guess, Connor! How did you know that? And there's a Tangrowth. What the hell, Connor? Is there any other cards you want to ask for? Like, seriously? Like, the second I read that comment and open that pack, he is a little off-center, but honestly I can swap that out for my display one. And then I finally have one to put in my binder. Thank you. That in itself makes up for that Arceus V-Star box. Golden Arceus would be nice. That's the one I'm missing. Code card. Luxio, Friends in High Sui, Shaman, Ponyard, Yanma, Chatot, Love Disc, and Moga. Oh, wow. The Hisuian Zoroark. This card is absolutely gorgeous and is the first time I've pulled it. Look at that shine. And a Liepard. That is a nice 2 packs in a row. So we're just about halfway in now. That has been a very good start to this box. Code card for y'all. Let us see. Digging Duo, Pinkerton, Great Ball, Yanma, Chatot, Love Disc, Emoga, Energy Retrieval, Energy Switch Reverse, and a Galarian Berserker. Still can't believe I just pulled another one of those Mewtwo's. There's your code card. Trying to think. That and what else would be my pit top picks from the Galarian Gallery? It's a tough one. Great Ball, Trekking Shoes, Luxio, Energy Retrieval, Galarian Mouth, Baltoy, Tangela, Rockruff. Oh, the Soul Rock. Very nice. And an Oranguru. I missed opening Crown Zenith so much. Scarlet and Violet and Paldea Evolved were so tough on me. And now being able to actually... I think my mat's skewed. That's what's throwing me off here. But yeah, the Scarlet and Violet series have been really nasty to me. There's your code card. Lost Vacuum, Luxio, Metang, Bidoof, Coughing, Sunkern, Mr. Mime, Shinx, Bellossom Reverse, and the Rotom V-Star. That actually might be a card I need for the set as well. This has been quite a stacked box. Code card there for you. Great Ball, Solrock, Trekking Shoes, Cricketop, Pawniard, Yanma, Emolga, Love Disc. Hey, one of the reverse energies. Oh wow, yes! Now this is a hell of a box. The secret rare Pikachu, which I have yet to pull. Wow, man. Oh, it's textured. Ooh, I was not aware of that. Can you see the texture? Slightly. Wow. Yeah, this box has been sat on my shelf for about 2.5 weeks, waiting for today. What a pick. Yeah, I had no idea that was a textured card. I thought it was just a flat art. Code card there for you. Yeah, I honestly thought I was going to end up having to buy one of these because it just invaded me completely. That is a very nice surprise. Shaman, Friends in High Speed, Carnivine, Grubbin, Burloin, Salandit, Bidoof, Coughing, Bidoof again, and a Luxury non-holo. Yeah, no, the birthday luck's definitely coming through for this. I'm happy with that. Code card for you. Pinkerton, Rare Candy, Eyesharp, Skrelp, Rubbin, Energy Search, Salandit, Oddish, Yanma Reverse, and a Blossom non-holo. Oh, you've not opened any CZ? You should try to get your hands on some if you can, honestly. It is a real blast to open, especially compared to the other sets. Like, this was, what, 10 packs, because I've still got one left. And the V-Star, or the Arceus box, was 13 packs? 4, 4, 12, 15 packs. Yeah. The difference there. Do you know what I mean? I just can't get over how much better Crown Zenith was as a set. Code card for you. See, I was considering getting one of these boxes just to keep sealed, because I feel like these are one of the ones that you'll find, you know, a few years down the line, it'll be really hard to, like, you know, get a hold of for a decent price. Lost Vacuum, Great Ball, Soul Rock, Poniard, Yanma, Charot, Love Disc, Purloin, Willy Lord Reverse, and a Liepard non-holo, which at this point I am very happy with, because that is a hell of a box. It was a really good finish for Crown Zenith. The only problem is I feel like it set a really high expectation going into Scarlet and Violet and Paldea Evolved, and it was, you know, it let down people a wee bit. But, yeah, that was a pretty decent box. And that does wrap things up, to be honest. Yeah, thank you all for joining. This was a lot of fun. It's been ages since I did a live stream doing openings. That's what, an hour and 20 minutes. Bit of an odd timing, but I don't really have anything else to do tonight. Thank you all for joining, though. If you enjoyed it, I was going to say leave a like, but I'm pretty sure you already did. So, this Scarlet Violet really surprised me, jumping straight into the illustrator cards. Yeah. I mean, it was nice having the illustrator cards, but not something, not that many in one set. I feel like they've overdone it with how many illustrator cards they're pushing into the sets now. Just, it makes trying to master them a lot more fatiguing, because you've either just got to buy tons of singles or hope that you can open them in packs, which isn't likely. But yeah, anyway, on that note, thank you all for watching, have a great night, and see you after.